Hey guys, so yeah, regarding my last video, I noticed that there was a huge kind of background noise. I want to apologize for that in prehand. My cat was in my room fucking some shit up. Sorry about that. My cat is kind of a dick. Oh well, you guys don't care about that. So today I'm going to first make a couple of movie recommendations of movies you should see. First of which being The Raid Redemption, for an action movie, pretty damn decent. I recommend seeing it. It's at least a 7 out of 10. Don't want to spoil anything. Let's just say it's a lot better than most of the action movies I've seen lately. The next movie, Brazil, actually my second favorite movie of all time. Incredibly underrated. Go out, see it today. And the third movie I'm recommending today is Dredd the Remake. That's right, Dredd 3D, not Judge Dredd with the whole I am the law kind of thing going on. I should also review that. And also, wait. Fuck. Hazel. Fuck. Sorry, my cat. So, yeah. Should probably get my cat out of the room. So, yeah, the new Dredd, pretty bloody, pretty gory, pretty fucking awesome. Just want to get those out of the way. Now, on to the real thing here. I'm doing today a review of the movie Noah. Is god awful. Alright, you know how most religious movies usually have some actually good movie hidden behind it and just have to get through it? This one is worse than it appears. I mean, it's really kind of fucking stupid. There's a lot of annoying scenes in it. The character Noah is unlikable. He has a wizard grandpa. There are giant rock monsters in it. Oh yeah, there are giant rock monsters in this. And it is pretty bad CG. There's horrible CG animals, horrible CG baby. Okay, the movie has a lot of dumb parts in it. The first of all being, there's this one part where Noah, he has this whole magical power thing, and he touches this one woman, and she's infertile, can't have babies, and so he touches her, and it makes her fertile, so she can have kids and whatever. And then she gets ultra horny, has sex with some guy, gets pregnant, but then Noah, for some reason, gets all pissed off, like, you were infertile and now you can have babies, you're going against God. And then, guess what he actually does? I'm sorry, this part's pretty funny. Okay. He actually threatens to kill the baby when it's born, unless it's a guy. In which case, he doesn't really care. It's just like, you got pregnant, I'm gonna kill your kid. But if it's a guy, I really don't care. And it is god stupid. There's another funny part where the CG baby, yeah, the baby is even CGI. They couldn't even afford a real fucking baby. Where the CG baby is like sick or whatever, and Noah goes up to it and he's like, I'm gonna breathe on your face and cure you. It's just like, he goes up to it and it's like, oh, breathes on its face. And I'm like, what? What? And it's pretty fucking bad. Yeah, so, I mean, I gotta ask, who is this movie even for? There's a ton of stupid things the main character Noah does. For example, there's this one army that comes up to him and building this whole ark with his rock monsters, and he's like, are you building a fortress out here? And he's like, no, I'm building an ark to save the world from the flood, because you're all gonna die, and we're gonna repopulate the world through incest. Speaking of which, if you're supposed to repopulate the planet, and now that one chick now is pregnant, wouldn't that work in your favor? Because now you can repopulate the fucking planet? In fact, wouldn't it be even better if it was a girl, because you have such a lack of females? Go, if it's a girl you want to kill. I'm getting off topic with more continuity errors. So then he reveals to this army that he's building an ark to save himself from the world flooding, and they're all like, we're gonna conquer your ark now, we'll be back later. And right before the flood happens, they try to conquer the ark, then the flood happens, they all die. So if they decide to attack like just one day earlier, his whole plan would have been fucked. But no, it just his whole plan just gets fucked on that day. Like, we're gonna attack. Oh no, the flood thing he was talking about. Run, we're all screwed. And yeah, it is pretty bad. I mean, who's this movie even for? I don't get it. Is it for the religious crowd? Is it for the movie-going crowd? I don't get it. It's stupid. This movie is stupid. This movie is like an evil, aborted fetus that got somehow entangled with some religious nonsense, then decide, screw that, I'm gonna threaten baby murder. Yeah, that's this fucking movie. There's another ridiculous scene that I thought was actually kind of cool, but then turned stupid. It shows, like, all these animals evolving and stuff, and you're like, okay, so God and evolution coexist? Yeah, I can go for that. No movie has really done that before, but then it just stops after monkey, and you're like, what about humans? What about humans? Like, show us all this evolution, then towards monkey, and then after that scene happens, it's never brought up again. Not once. What the fuck? This is the worst fucking movie I have seen since Spider-Man 2. And I gave that a 2 out of 10. However, this movie, I'm also giving a 2 out of 10, because some of the scenes are admittedly so bad they're good. The breathing in his face part, that'll keep me laughing for weeks. That was pretty fucking entertaining. So yeah, I mean, it's so bad it's good. Don't see it. This movie is just a big fucking con. Kind of like a ton of other fucking movies I've seen lately. For example, Megan is Missing. Another movie I should review. Remind me to review that horrible, god-awful movie. God fucking awful. So yeah, this movie is pretty bad. The effects are awful. Now, once did I believe a thing was there in CG. However, there are some pretty funny parts. Even the part with the whole, if it's a girl, I'm gonna kill it. But if it's a boy, baby, I really don't care. I'll just breathe on its face, mentally scarred for life. That though, being a huge flaw, is pretty funny. So the movie is sexist, stupid, and just fucked up beyond belief. Don't see it, guys. This is a 2 out of 10. Really fucking bad. I mean, like, I'm not one to attack, like, Christian movies or whatever. I'm personally not a Christian, just getting the elephant out of the room here. I belong to my own religion. But, I mean, this movie, it's not even religious in most ways. It's just like, fuck you. And I'm like, what? See, this movie's so bad, it's making my explanation of the movie not make any sense. That's how bad this movie is. I mean, it is a pretty bad movie. Yeah, that's just all I can sum it up to. Pretty bad, sexist, baby murder that floods the world. Pretty awful. Some scenes so bad's good, so the most I recommend is, if you're ever in the mood to see some of the so bad's good scenes, rent the DVD for a night, just skip scenes, go to those, and ignore the rest of the movie. That is the only way I can see this movie ever being watched. I don't know who it's for. I don't know what it is. I don't know who directed it. But it is a bad movie from hell. However, we've got a worse movie to review next time. The End of Evangelion. Okay, see ya.